letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. He'll run the offense. To Jaylen Brown. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Timeout. Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. To Jaylen Brown. It's blocked by Mirotic.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Celtics have it. To Horford.
I got ball. This is all me.
Right time.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. New blood coming in for both sides. Irving to Jaylen Brown. No, I missed a short one there. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Beyond the arc for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down big to Horford. Jay, it's Celtics last year. No Gordon Hayward, no Kyrie Irving. Now they have a load of expectations entering this year.
Now you think about when you have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, who really came into his own in the playoffs, Terry Rozier, who became Scary Terry, probably a guy that can start in the league but now has to play a backup role behind Kyrie. This team is locked and loaded, and they're the favorite to win the East.
The follow won't go either. Brown with it up top. Down a bundle. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Celtics have it. Irving. To Hayward. Knocked loose. What a save. That's hard work right there. Rejected by Randall. Going the other way. To Julius Randle. Layup goes down. Well done.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Here comes the screen. To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Hayward, Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
To Jaylen Brown. Deep left corner. Hayward hits the three-pointer.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Holiday. Fires the 3. And Drew Holiday. Good on the quick release.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over.
The Pelicans. Sir, fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Ball's controlled by Boston. Here comes the screen. Irving to Hayward. Probing the defense. Irving to Hayward. Irving. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Lock up.
Irving to Hayward. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hayward. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Tough shot for Drew Holiday. Defense did everything they possibly could.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Hayward. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Down the lane. The shot won't fall. Kyrie with the run to Horford. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Holiday. Drew Holiday. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Irving. Okafor with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Irving shot off the mark. Gets it in the left corner. Holiday. They need something to go down. It's no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Well, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Irving to Marcus Morris. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Has a look. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Rozier for three, and he hits.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Holiday. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Good shot, buddy. Right.
Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Pelicans so far. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Gets a look. And a putback.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Payton to Julius Randle. Here comes the screen. Holiday to Payton. Brown up to block the shot. Davis.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Boston with the basketball. To Horford. Hayward. Probing the defense. To Rozier. A drive through the paint, but a shot misses.